Hey everyone, this is one of a few videos just to give you a quick overview of the basics for scene creation. So very quickly on this one, I'm just going to talk about the scene settings options that are here. So if you can see, go to the gear, click on that. You've got two options. I'll click on the first one. And the first one is scene properties. So as you can see here, so you can change the name of your scene. And this one is mainly focused on gameplay. So it's not really a scene creation one. It's managing the gameplay from within the scene. As you can see up here, there are movement type options that you can set, and we'll cover these in more detail in a different video. You can also restrict your players to first-person point of view only, which is awesome for dungeoning. You can require plotted movement. You can show the sky. When a person is in overhead view, you can set the maximum height of the camera, and this is in feet. So this right now is saying that somebody can only zoom out 50 feet from the head height of their character if they're in third-person view. Then you've got grid type, which has either square or hex. And then for the square or hex, the size. So what this is saying here is the size of the square is 20 pixels. So it's 20 pixels by 20 pixels. And each square represents 5 feet. And so you can adjust this as needed for your maps. Then you've got water. By default, scenes do not have water. If you decide to turn water on, what you do is just choose one of the options here. And then you want to set the water level. And so this is the height that the water will go to on your scene. So you want to set this to something negative. Like say I'll put it at -10. And what that means is anything at -10 feet or below in elevation will have water. Scene resource, this is where you can link a PDF file to your scene, and we'll talk more about that in detail in a future video. Actually, you will not see the exclude option. That's something for SceneGrinder admins only. Cache models locally. This is really just saying for your players, save the models on their local device. That way scenes will load faster the next time they load them. Ideally, this is always on, but if you have instances where people do not want to cache the models locally, you can always uncheck that box. And then lastly is share scene, and this is actually going to be disabled when we start the beta, but this is how you would share your scene into the marketplace so that other players can either use or purchase your scenes. All right, so then whenever you make a change, make sure to always hit done to save it. And that's that one. Now we'll look at the other one, which is weather settings. For weather settings, you can change the light level on the scene. I'll go ahead and change it here. I'll click done on that one. So you can see I've turned the light level down on my scene now. And for a lot of these changes here, these will not show until you refresh your scene, so just keep that in mind. The admin light level, so this is the light level that you as a GM will see. So you can turn the light level down for your players up here, and this is going to be the light level for you when you're looking at the scene. You can change the sun position and the sun angle. And just to note on the sun positioning and the angle, we currently have shadows turned off. We will be enabling those at some point later in the beta, but for right now they are turned off, just to let you know. Then you've got precipitation. So by default it's none, but you can turn on rain or snow. You can set the strength of the rain or snow. You can also have lightning and thunder. And for the lightning and thunder, you can set both the intensity and the frequency. And then you can also add fogs to your scene as well. And so that's it for these scenes, and that's it for this video, and I'll cover more in future videos. Thanks everybody. Bye.